Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to Buried in Minecraft, and we are up here in the. Is there somebody behind me? Is there somebody standing? I think there's somebody standing behind me. What? Uh, Hold on. I'm gonna turn around and see. There's a silly box here, and he's throwing bread at me. What's up, folks? What's going on? Do I stream in any other? What was that question? Do I stream in any other server during your lunch streams? Not right now. No, we're doing Divergence.
Trying to talk him into it.
My wife is trying to talk me into it, but here's how I look at it. We didn't get to. You know what? First of all, this is supposed to be a treadmill stream. So before we get talking, let's get the treadmill going. I only really have an hour to go. So we're going to get that started. And here we go. 2 miles. Yesterday we did 2 even. So today we're going to ramp it up. We're going to go 2.5. We're not going to go a full 2.7, but we'll go 2.5. Okay, so why are we always on Divergence? That's a good question. We were talking about this last night when we were on Poball, and Bad Rabbit's like, well, why don't we do some of the other places during lunch? But I only really have an hour during lunch streams, and you can see we've been working on this. We've been working on this industrial center. Now, this is, I think, the third day during lunch streams that we're working on it. Now, that would be one evening stream if I did like a 3 or 4 hour stream, but because it's broken down into 1 hour segments, it's taking us 3 days to get it done. And there's a candle. That's interesting. So I'll just stand here in front of the candle and say, so with the way I look at it with Divergence, if I'm doing an hour a day on Divergence, then I'll get about 5 hours in on Divergence. But then there's all the other platforms that we need to try to figure out how to work in to a schedule. So maybe I don't do Divergence in any evening streams. Maybe we only do Divergence during lunchtime, and then we have another night that we can free up to do either Poball or Nab or Mandalia, or there's some add-ons that are out there in the marketplace that, silly just crashed into a wall. That we could look into doing some of those, and then we would be able to have more time, because if we try to do an add-on or a marketplace map during a treadmill stream, you're not going to get very far because we only have an hour to do it. So that, I don't think that's enough. Just like when we did the Amanchu treasure map hunting thing, an hour would not have been enough. And if you haven't seen that episode, it is out there on YouTube right now. It is probably about a 3-hour episode, and it did take us a while to execute all that, so that was pretty cool. So what are we doing today? The title is The Roof. The Roof. The roof is on, well, I didn't put the roof is on fire part, but you know how the song goes. So we're going to try to finish this up, and what I've got to do is figure out how to incorporate this standy-uppy piece. What's nope?
Uno's trying to eat my cheese.
Uh-huh. Don't let him anywhere near your food. That won't happen.
At least it wasn't me this time.
It wasn't you trying to eat the food this time?
No.
Well, you know what? Actually, I have some bread here that next time I'm hungry, I'm going to eat this bread. I didn't finish that window yesterday. I finished all the other windows, and I've got to do these windows, and then we've got to put a roof on here. So I'm wondering, do we keep the same color scheme with the roof and keep the black tiles, or do we go something different, like gray slabs, andesite slabs, or something like that? I kind of think keep the color the same. But I'll let some of you. What do you guys think in the chat room? You got a few minutes before I start doing something, so you got an opportunity to go put your thoughts in the chat room. What do you think we should make the roof out of? Should we continue with the slabs, or should we use something different?
It looks like black slabs from here.
It looks. Say again. It looks like black slabs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's deep slate tile is what we have on the diagonal part, and I completely agree with what Amanchu just said in the chat room. So we need Mim to go to turn pro so we can have more. I agree. And the way to do that is to get all of your friends and all your family to go out there and drop us a follow either on YouTube. No, not either. On YouTube and TikTok and Twitch and any other platform. And then have them get their friends and then have those friends get their friends. And you see where this is going, right? If we could get that to happen, you know, if I get to like, I don't know, what's Waddle's at right now? 2.5 mil, something like that. He's probably at 10 million. But if I get that many folks, then who am I kidding? I'm married a bad rabbit. I gotta pay this house mortgage. I gotta be able to have enough dough to support my wife. Which, by the way, her video is gonna be down in the bottom right of your screen right now. There it is. She is. It looks like she's up at the house. Are you at the house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Waddles, isn't it 10 mil? What is Waddles at right now? I like
A
Waddles.
lot.
He's at a lot. He's not at 10 mil, he said. He's somewhere in between. So I don't see any guys suggesting what color we should make the roof. If you guys have any other thoughts on it, let me know now. I'm going to make some more deep slate tiles here.
Oh. You okay?
Redwood Craft says green. Make it green. Well, I could.
I actually like green aluminum roofs, tin roofs.
The copper. Mumbo's at 10 million and Steven Salgado says make it pink for sure. I don't know that pink would work, Steven. What's going on over there on TikTok? I see you guys coming in. And then somebody says, yeah, copper would be real good. I think I can do copper. Let's see what we got. What other ideas do you guys have? We'll get all the ideas in before we move forward with anything. I can do a little bit there.
So what style are you trying to do here?
Style? There's
Yeah,
there's like styles?
it looks a bit Willy Wonka at the moment.
Yeah, well you have to come over on this side. Go look at it from this side. And it could look Willy. I don't know. Willy Wonka had a factory. That's right. It was a chocolate factory. So if you look at it from this side, because I think this side's going to look better than the other. Especially if you look over here, you can see both of the smokestacks. Although they're so high up that I can't see the smoke. I don't know if you can see the smoke. But yeah, we got the diagonal roof thing going, and then this right here is going to be kind of like a arched roof going from this left side to the right side over there, and that's it. So what style am I going for? I don't know. Industrial.
I do love how all of the buildings in Charlottetown are very, very consistent. They're all the exact same.
Well, I haven't touched the villager houses, but usually when I try to build other structures, I try to make them different colors.
Square granite blocks.
Yes, just all the same blocks.
So what you're saying is we need to make a rotunda or a circle building.
A circle building. Well, I mean,
we
what?
did a trading hall circle building.
Yeah, we did do a massive roundhouse, but that was kind of like that was like the whole point of that village was the roundhouse village. So if we have an idea for a building that we need to make, and we can make it as a circle, then that's a good way to do it. And I'm trying to keep up with chat. I have lime green wool at her chat. She says she has lime green wool at her shop, but be warned, the prices are eclectic. Okay, is that the shop that's floating in the air? I wrote it, so she went through everyone's base in Poball and liked a bunch of shoes. Yeah, so Poball is our fan server that we have. Is there a pterodactyl after me? Did I just
Probably.
hear?
I went to sleep last night, so.
Okay, Silly's going in there. I'm gonna go in. Oh, well, I don't need to go in, but I do need to go in if I'm gonna get the pterodactyl. Never mind, can't.
Nope.
He's gone.
Yeah, thought.
So I've heard folks say green, and Amanchu says he'd go with a gray block roof, like stone brick or andesite. So we have green, which to me is copper, and then someone else said, yeah, the copper's cool, and then stone brick or andesite as ideas. And I don't know. I think I kind of like the copper and green, but I like the. You know what? Let's go look and see. Let's do a little bit of demo. Let's set them up and see what we get. I've got the black here.
Well, the green is what's on the farmer's roof. So
It
you can
is.
find-
It is. It's green.
I have prismarine.
And wrote it says lime green wool. Well, lime green wool would be blocks and not steps or slabs. And I want to do this in slabs
But
because it needs to be
I have
arched.
prismarine. I have a bunch of prismarine.
Prismarine as slabbed prismarine brick slabs. Okay, bring a few down and we'll put them up because that's what I'm getting ready to do now. Is I'm going to go put some up and look and see what it looks like, and then which one we like we'll keep. I have. What am I looking for?
You want me to bring all three types?
No. The
You don't
one
want
I
the
can
dark
make into
prismarine?
slabs is, I think, only the bricks.
All of them.
I don't think you can make the dark prismarine into slabs, can you?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know why not. Just bring it. We'll see. Bring a couple of blocks. We'll see. I don't think you can. I can't ever recall seeing any dark prismarine slabs. Boom. All right. And then we will go up. I do have scaffolding. Let's go up and do a couple of rows. We'll do a couple of lines. And we'll do some lines and then we'll see what we think. Oh, wrong stop. Gotta keep going up. That gets me. Usually our elevators go all the way up. We don't stop like in the middle. But on that one we had to because we had to move it out. I guess I could move the other one out on the downstairs and then I'd be able to go up continuously without having to stop. Let's see. We'll go up from over here. And let's see. Oh, thanks, who wrote it. Appreciate that. We're gonna go up. Do I have dirt? I need dirt. I don't have dirt. All I've got is gravel. I guess I can use brick to do this part. Yeah, we were on pole ball last night, and it was kind of interesting because we couldn't remember what we were doing last time we were there. I mean, I knew generally what I was doing because I was in the arena working on the arena. So we got some work done on the arena, but then we did some other stuff. So we have that, or we could do.
Jesus, where are you?
Yes. What are you talking about? I wrote it. I'm up here putting up roof concepts, ideas. I need some dirt though because okay, well there it goes. Dark green slabs, copper slabs, or dark prismarine slabs. And other prismarine slabs. Let me get these blocks here. I don't know. This is gonna be hard. We're gonna have to. Can I do a pole? How can I do a pole? Kat says, "Ooh, can always rematch them
you
later."
have to wait until the copper turns green, and then you have to wax it, right?
No, once it turns green, it's green. Waxing it is if you want
Or
it to
do you
stay
want it to be
copper colored.
copper special green, or do you want it to be green? Like, You know what I mean?
Oof. That was not planned. The to me the copper green looks about the same color as the prismarine bricks. I don't know if that's everybody else's opinion, but to me it looks about the same.
Well, there's one with like a speckled copper speckled green, orange and green.
Oh, that's one of the stages. No, I definitely don't like the stages. It's either going to be all copper or all what do you call it? All oxidized. And actually, that one was supposed to be staying copper. You can see I've got some of the slabs waxed, and the rest of them I didn't. So it was like, as I was getting the wax, I would just go up and wax it. But then we left and haven't been here, and it's all oxidized. So that was supposed to stay copper. It's okay because if you take an axe, you can get the oxidation off and wax it. So it's kind of like we'll just
That color.
wax it as we get the wax. We'll just take the oxidation off and then go ahead and wax it at that time. Okay, if you're just joining and you're wondering why does it sound like this guy is out of breath, it's because I actually am. I am on a treadmill right now. We're right at 0.63 miles on the treadmill. So in case you're wondering, you're coming in on TikTok. I see you guys coming in there, Elizabeth, and I couldn't read that other name there, but we are actually walking on a treadmill while we play Minecraft. We're doing 2.5 mile an hour pace. So we're gonna try to get through this without falling off. And right now what we're trying to do is trying to figure out which one of these color schemes works the best to go with this factory here. So we got some ideas. Some folks said green. Amanchu said, oh, what I don't have is the gray. I don't have andesite, and I don't have the stone bricks. So let's throw those up and see what those look like.
Do you have them already?
Yeah, I got some andesite slabs right here from when I did the floor, and let me just drop these up here.
I changed some of the color. I changed the color so you can see the color of the roof on the
farmhouse.
Farmhouse. I really like that orange.
The
green.
gold or the orange of the copper?
The green orange. Sorry, the mostly green with a little bit of orange, not the orange with a little bit of green.
Is it like the third stage of oxidation? Is that what you're getting at? I think that's the third stage. Ooh, and there's also smooth stone slabs. I never thought about that. We can put that.
I like the mostly green with a little bit of orange. It sort of gives it that factory vibe, I think. Although it would be really nice if we had those grates. Those copper grates would be beautiful.
Yeah, after the update, well, you can't use that as a roof though. But
It would look nice. You could put it on top of a different block.
Yeah, it would definitely be worked into the color scheme, definitely. All right, I got a couple of new entries to put into the bid to consider how we want to make the roof look.
Are you leaving the floor like this?
Leaving the floor.
Bamboo?
Yes. The bottom floor is going to have nothing flammable. That's where the villagers go, so bamboo floor will be fine for that. Oof. Actually.
So,
We'll do
why
that.
is it so eclectic? You have nether brick, red nether brick, cobblestone, brick, stone brick, stone tile.
Because it's changing stuff up. It's variety. It's not all using the same block for everything. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, they have color palettes.
Yeah, and that's
I'm
mine.
not sure if this is an actual color palette, but okay.
Okay, so now we got a couple of, oh wait, I didn't put the andesite down.
This is not the church.
Let's put the andesite.
We
Yeah,
need a church.
we have a church.
Oh, that's true. We do have a church. It's an ugly church, but it's a church.
It's the regular church. It's not a church that we built kind of church. And of course, the sun's going down now. So, I need you guys to look at this and tell us what you think. Do what?
Get in the bed so pterodactyls will leave you alone.
Okay. All right, well, while I go to get in the bed, never mind. I was going to give you guys one last look so you guys could talk in the chat room. I guess seeing it from back here would probably help. This is what happens when you build without architect drawings, exactly. But you can see the different colors up there. And if you guys have an idea of what you think we should use, go ahead and put it in the chat room. If you put it in the chat room on TikTok or on Trovo or on Kick or YouTube or Twitch, we'll still see it. They're all going into the same chat room. So now's your chance. What do you think you like? And I won't tell you which one I like, although I think I may have let it slip earlier. All right, I'm looking in the chat room, and I only see Rodit's answered. He says he likes normal copper. Silly, which one do you like? Are you still on?
Yeah.
Which one do you like?
I think the normal copper.
All right, let's see what other folks say here. Redwood Crafts also says he likes the copper. So this is the one you say you like, Charlotte? The one that's like second stage of
No, more green than orange. One more. Or like, not that stage.
more green than orange. And Amanchu says now he thinks he's liking, okay, which prismarine? This prismarine here, the prismarine bricks, the regular prismarine, or the deep
I like the
prismarine?
dark prismarine.
Yeah, the dark prismarine does look like it would be more of something that you'd have on the roof. It kind of looks like tiles. It kind of looks like what the copper tiles would look like if they were darker and they had little teeny tiny
it's just
pieces of
because
tile.
it's darker that the whole building looks dark. Like, I don't know. But, you know, I've got an entire pink building, so...
Yep, and Kat says dark prismarine. So Kat and Amanchu are saying prismarine. Kat says dark prismarine. Amanchu says prismarine, which is this one right here. And then we got 3 votes for copper. 4 if you count sillies. So I think copper is probably going to win. Dark prismarine is too expensive. Prismarine with dark prismarine trim. Trim? Now you're getting fancy. It's like playoffs.
Oh, wait a minute. Has the schedule come out yet?
I don't know if the playoffs
I'm checking
is.
daily for the
Oh, that's
schedule.
an old meme sound of somebody going playoffs. We can barely get through the regular season. Playoffs. All right, so this one lost already because nobody voted for this one. And
Yeah,
then
we
these
already-
3,
There's already a game.
which is when?
Sunday, New York Rangers.
Oh, Sunday. Great. And Isaac says use warped blue wood with the prismarine or black stone with it. That's not warped
the
wood.
warped wood.
Yeah, but see, I'm going to have to boycott that because I don't want to do a wood roof on the factory here. So I will have to boycott that. But boycott? Is that like toy cat, but a boy? I'm going to have to boycott that. But I do thank you for your suggestion. And the prismarine, the warped wood is really similar, I think, to kind of like a combination of these 2 colors right here.
I don't know. I was having an issue with the warped wood, working with the warped wood when I was doing the Japanese thing.
Oh, you know what?
I couldn't get it to match well.
Amanchu's right. Warped wood is fireproof. It got struck by lightning, so what? Because it's warped wood. It's fireproof.
Oops.
Hey, Madge.
Yeah.
It looks like someone's come and sorted out the protesters over here.
Oh no, sorted them out, or are there more of them? Because if they're
union.
organized, that's even worse. If they're just like a random gaggle of people with signs, that's fine. But if they're getting organized, that's bad. Because that's when things start happening. Like, you know, equipment gets broken and people start chaining themselves to doors and stuff. Uh-oh. What exactly is going on here? There's a black and white parked out in front of the
That Birchwood looks good, Will.
You
be
should come
honest.
over here. The police are here. I think you need to come and talk with them. The policemen have come and they did get rid of all the protesters. They're all gone. So I guess they saw the cops and made a run for it because they didn't have a permit.
If you made a little van off of this, it could be like a paddy wagon that they have in New Orleans.
Put people in the back of it.
Uh-huh.
That's what you said. Move along. Nothing to see here.
And have people in the minecart.
That is
We need
too
to hope
funny.
they don't check the caravan.
Don't check the.
I know, right?
Uh-oh. Well,
It'll be
I don't.
confiscated.
I think I saw some pickup trucks leaving there before we started stream, so I think they've moved all the product. I guess they realized that with the protesters being
I
over
like
there.
the warped wood. Whoever came up with the warped wood, that's a good idea.
That
'cause
was a
it looks
suggestion in
like
from
the
TikTok.
Nether brick.
That was a
It looks like the red nether brick, or in the same texture, I guess.
Okay, so we got another competitor here in the race. Warped wood. Are these
I like that
slabs?
idea. Whoever came up with that idea, that was a good one.
4. Let's go make these into slabs. And
I'm doing it.
oh, okay. I just chopped the other ones down, so you're already making slabs? All right. When Silly plays pole ball, I hope he doesn't silly me. Eroded, you realize that that's just like sending him an engraved, embossed invitation, right?
I know, right?
You have just you have just opened the door and basically asked him to do that. Just letting you know. All right, so
I went the wrong way.
you went the wrong way. So for everybody that's out there, here's the choices. Hey, Till Bark, what's going on? I think that's how we say that, Till Bark. So I see you in there, Escalls, coming in from TikTok. I gotta say hey to my TikTok folks because that's the newest platform that we've integrated in with our streaming. And sometimes, I mean, the stuff that they put in the chat room will come into our main chat room, but the stuff we put in the main chat room is not going back out to the TikTok chat room. That's a bad thing. So
I don't know. I think it's hard to tell now, so I think you have to do like one whole line of roof, or at least
do a whole
piece of
line
it.
of roof. All right, don't do a half a line. Okay. Hey, you know what? Maybe we just leave it multicolored, the multi-technicolored roof.
Oh God.
Bad Rabbit can't
And a
deal with stuff like that.
Sure.
I'll just use this to help put the other ones down. Let's move this off. I'll finish this copper line. I don't know which ones you have.
Oh, I need that potato to come down.
I forgot you can't do. Okay, I'll do it this way. If I had dirt, it would be a lot easier. No, I can't do that either. All right,
What?
I'm just gonna go
Just
get
put
dirt.
a block down and then.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna get dirt because that's what I'm gonna do is put a block down, and the block's gonna be dirt. I have dirt. Here we go. I only need about 13 because it's not gonna stay. I don't think. There we go. Up. You have to move that elevator because I really don't like going up and then having to shift to another spot and then going up again. So what kills me is how fast Silly builds stuff.
Huh? What?
Huh?
Oh,
What?
I've totally not just finished something on the side of the building.
Like I was saying, what kills me is how fast Silly builds stuff.
Like that? Is that how far you're going up?
I'm gonna have to. Normally, what I do is I come over here and I start from here to see exactly how fast am I. I mean, how far am I going up? I could do math, but I'm on a treadmill, and my brain doesn't like doing math when I'm not on a treadmill. So I'm not even gonna try that on the treadmill.
Oh.
Oof. Well, at least I can get back in here. And I fall again. I'm going to blame that on the treadmill too. And speaking of the treadmill, in case you guys are wondering, we have gone 1.21 miles so far. Oh man, I wasn't trying to put it there. Probably should be on B button, then I wouldn't fall so much. Oh no, that's what I want to do. Give me that back, and I'll have to go back and get that one. Boom. And then we will put this. Now you guys can still vote for your favorite, even though we're doing this, you guys can still say, I think this should win, I think that should win. Instead of the mob vote, this is going to be the roof vote. Why can't I drop a block right here? Because I'm standing in it, I guess? Yeah, that's what it is. I was in the block, so it wouldn't let me drop one there. I need to go over one. Enough potatoes, but no poison potatoes, right? Because those are not good for eating. I mean, you could eat them, but they're not necessarily nutritionally recommended to eat.
Hey Madge, what do you think of this outside?
Where are you? Over here by where the police car is?
Just on the side, by the other side.
The other. So there's a thing. It's not
Where my name tag is.
Oh, there's your name tag. Over here, I see seems to be. Oh, yes, it is definitely a pipe. How did you know I was going to do that? That was definitely one of the things I wanted to do was put in a pipe that has water pouring out of it. Absolutely. When I did this before, what I did was I used what do you call it? Steps. I used steps, and so it would have more of a rounded look, and then I had the water pouring out. Now this is, see, if I'd built it closer to the water, which is probably what I should have done, it would have been pouring right into the river over there, and then the protesters would really have had something to get upset about.
I wish we could dye water. Then we could like make it look toxic and whatever.
Well, I know you can dye it in a cauldron, but not in the lake, I don't think. Use iron bars on the mouth to keep any of the protesters from swimming upstream. I don't know that they'd want to go inside. People usually associate that with toxic. So the blocks here that you put down, baby, I only want to use slabs, so.
Okay, no, I was just looking to see
Just
the
looking to
color
see how
because
that
it
would
just
look.
happened to come up in my
Idea thing.
inventory.
So I think this, we do there, 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 there. Can we go there? Yep. And actually, if I was doing this right, we would end up with a. It would be more sloped on the top instead of just round like this. But boom, and that's the center. If I wanted,
I've been reading through your chat, and I suddenly feel like finishing off my mansion on Pobble.
That's probably a good idea. You're gonna have to figure out when are you going on pole ball and when are you gonna be on Divergence. It's the same problem we had. So much Minecraft to do and not enough time to do it. If I didn't have a day job. Cue the music. If I didn't have a day job. All right. to the tune of "If I Only Had a Brain." Now I'm going to have to come up with words, and we're going to have to get Diggin and Cat to perform that. So we got the copper one done. Did you want me to? Did you turn these into slabs, the dark prismarine?
Yeah.
Looks like it. All right, because it looked like you had blocks there a minute ago. This is interesting.
I don't know that you can turn hyphy into.
Turn what?
Maybe if you. Can you turn
that?
into?
No, you can. You can strip it, but it has to be. You can't make a half slab from a. Uh-oh, Silly just fell from a high place.
I think my elytra might have broken.
Ooh.
Oh no.
That sucks. Especially if it broke in the middle of flight.
Yep.
Well, you should spawn back over here because you went to. Oh, there you go. You did spawn back over here. All right, folks. Are we going to use all the types on the roof? No. The idea was to get a better look at what it looked like instead of just the little 3 blocks that we'd done before. This would give kind of a better comprehensive look. And I'm going to go out with some. Do I have scaffolding? I do. I'm going to go out with some scaffolding, and we'll get a little bit of distance. I'll make it day again so that we can actually have a good look in the daylight. Oh, you can't get in because you weren't supposed to get out, dude. What are you doing out of here? Okay, boom. And let's come over here. And we will put up some scaffolding so we can try to get a look and see what it looks like.
I like that warp wood.
All the way up. And boom. All right, so there's the different bands that we have set up. And you guys can let us know, what do you think looks best? We narrowed it down to these. We've got the regular prismarine brick, we have warped wood, and then we have regular prismarine right next to dark prismarine, which is next to copper, which is amazingly already got a couple of slabs that have started oxidizing. So we're looking to see which ones do you think would be best to use on the roof. You can see them over my left shoulder there. And
I don't work with concrete very much. Does concrete have half slabs and stairs?
It does not. That is one of my pet peeve arguments with Mojang, is that they need to give us slabs and stairs and fences from concrete. So you can see the types we have over there. Still got the copper consortium there in the chat room saying should be copper. What do you folks on TikTok think? Let me know what you think over there. Isaac says he's made a Japanese pagoda with warped wood, and it works really well with red and black blocks. But we've got both red and black here. Bad Rabbit says she likes the warped wood. So right now we're doing this over again. We got one for warped and one for copper. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the chat room there, because we're going to be cutting down the ones that don't win and using the one that did win to finish the roof. So don't everybody type at once. There's so much typing going on in the chat room. Oh my gosh, I cannot keep up. Ask Silly to see what he thinks. Silly, what do you think? Warped wood, prismarine, copper?
Copper.
Okay, Silly still likes copper. That's 2 for copper and 1 for warped wood. Actually, 2 for copper, 2 for warped wood, because the person who suggested it, we're going to count them because they suggested it. I think it was Isaac. So it's a tie right now between warped wood and copper. Where's that prismarine consortium? I don't hear from you guys. What's your thoughts over there? Amanchu says indecisive. Use RNG. Redwood says copper. There's a third vote for copper. Use RNG. RNG? Ring? You got to help me with that acronym. RNG.
I think he's saying you need to use a random generator.
Random number generator. Okay. Random number generator for, well, I think right now it's down to 2, and Copper's in the lead with 3 votes and 2 for warped wood. So, need some other voices. Random number generation instead of generator. Well, right now, Copper's in the lead. So we got 3-2, Copper to warped wood. What do you guys think? Still got time? Mel, I see you joining. Bill Till Bark, what do you think? Isaac, you already voted. No more voice. Pound Copper. Well, we can't take people's voice away. We have to let people have their say. But no more votes, I think is what you're trying to say. It is. Copper is in the lead right now. All right. Well, gonna give you guys a little bit more of a chance to go ahead and make your vote, whether it's Copper or warped wood. As I pick up all of the scaffolding that's scattered around here, and your vote could be the one that swings it to being a tie or swings it to a different selection. All right, and I'm not seeing any more votes come in. And if there was going to be a tie at the end, I was going to vote, and I'll admit I do like the Copper, although it is hard between Copper and warped wood. But right now I don't have to break a tie because the tie has been broken. The vote is 3-2 in the support of Copper.
Which Copper?
Well, that's a good point. As Copper could be oxidized, if it's supposed to be oh, I'm gonna have to use an axe for those. If it's supposed to be he wrote it says the normal one, but we got to see if we're gonna let it oxidize. There's 4 different ones that it could be. Let's come up here and get my axe to take these other ones down. Now what that does mean though is that we can still use warped wood with something else. I kind of think though, since the farmer's house was supposed to be regular copper, that this probably should be at least one of the stages of oxidation copper. I mean, that is kind of a compromise.
Madge, how do you have no netherite tools or armor?
Because we're still collecting the netherite together. We stopped doing that to come back to this place and to do stuff like I'm doing right now. So we gotta go back there and finish mining. Normally what we do is we don't just we work and get all 4 sets for Holy Mist and Rocky Mender and Bad Rabbit and me, and then once we've got everybody's stuff, then we split it out. Have we tried not getting killed by golems? Silly, are you picking fights with our policeman?
No.
No, because I see him chasing you. You're getting away, but he's coming still. What's interesting is the other 2 are not coming. So back in the old days, if you hit one golem, the entire police force would descend on you. It was like, you don't mess with any of the cops in this town. And if you hit a villager, they definitely would all descend on you. So I guess these guys, don't stick together as much as the cops did in the old days. Now I've got to figure out how to incorporate this on the front. I think we're just gonna use bricks and slabs to connect to the roof, and with that shouldn't be too much of an issue. what is going to be an issue, I'm going to need to go get some more copper. A lot of times we don't mine up copper when we see it because we always see it. It's one of those, it's always around, so we don't get it, but then when we need it, it's like, oh, we don't have enough of it. Boom. Hey, what's going on over there, Peyton girl? Good to see you coming in on TikTok. Welcome in, welcome in. This is a treadmill stream, so in case you're wondering why I sound like I'm breathing hard, it's because I am. In fact, we have done 1.84 miles so far. All right. Oh, I missed a block. Let's go. Yeah, I really hadn't even realized the comment. But see, if you're commenting from Discord, it's interesting because you'd have to be watching the stream somewhere. So I would figure you'd just watch it from wherever, you would comment from wherever you are watching the stream from. All right, I got 64 here. I may have to go back in the building to see how much we got over there. We're gonna make that into slabs. We're gonna make that into slabs. And let's go see if we can get this roof finished. And then we can start figuring out who we're gonna put where in here. We have not gotten the, we haven't gotten the, whatchamacallums, the librarians all sorted out yet.
The new librarians, because our librarians.
Yeah, the new librarians that didn't disappear. So, Space Age says, are we going to use some acacia in there too with the copper? Acacia. Well, that's interesting. We haven't put any support beams inside the factory yet, but if we put acacia in just as logs, acacia is kind of a grayish color, and unless you're talking about stripped acacia, which would be orange in color. So, haven't thought about it yet. We probably do need some support columns inside. I like trying to do builds that at least look realistic in my brain. Although some other people say they may not be looking realistic. Oh, slabs. Well, no, we're trying to, you just missed the vote. We had the vote about what materials we were going to use to make the roof. But what I was saying before was I didn't want any wood because it was flammable. Of course, then I was reminded, well, warped wood isn't flammable because it's actually mushroom and not wood. So we went on to put warped wood in there, but copper won by one vote. See, if you'd been here earlier, you might have tied it up. Use it in place of copper in case I run out. That is a good idea, but I'll just go mining. I'm not one of these guys that has to have all the materials right there and finish the build. I'm also not one of those guys that goes, to make this build, look in this trunk. All the materials are right here, because that would mean I would have figured out prior to building what I needed. And I think we can all tell I don't do that. So I love to light a roof with glow lichen. That's interesting. It's a very soft light. I think that for a industrial build like this, what would look probably the best would be end rods or one of the frog lights that would, come across in a straight bar and kind of look like the fluorescent lighting that you have on the roofs of most business or industrial type buildings. In fact, when we were over on Mandalore, we built an entire army base, complete with a couple of Air Force buildings, and we used in-rods there to make fluorescent lighting in the quartermaster warehouse. I really like doing that, but that's the kind of build that takes a long time to get all of that there. Okay, and this is just, oof. This is just level, so we are gonna have to come out one more just to make it stick out some. So this should be a little bit easier. We will be finished here shortly, and while I'm doing this, it looks like we are at 2.04 miles on the treadmill. We are going all the way to 2.5 on the treadmill. Is that sticking out? That is sticking out. Okay, so what it's supposed to do. All right, we have the roof in. So now we got to finish some other stuff, which is we will have the little, ouch, what was that? Who hit me?
Is it me?
You know, so you could just say, hey. What's up? Why is there a
Nothing. I
block
just
of
felt
red
like
wool?
hitting you.
You just felt like hitting me? Okay. Hey, get that out. See, it's just like my grandson Jake. He's like, hey, stop what you're doing. Let's chase each other. Which, of course, would actually end up in us ended up chasing each other. What are we doing with the wool here? We trying to keep villagers from getting in the elevator there? I came down here to get red brick. So silly. Someone in the chat asked if you ever plan to actually go treasure hunting and get the treasure that someone painstakingly put together for you to, to go find.
I should probably do that, yeah.
And also the question was, are you going to record it or stream it?
I should probably do that, yeah.
Yeah, I suggest you should probably stream it. Hey, what are you doing this afternoon? Because we're going to be ending here in a bit. We're at 2.12 miles. So technically, if you were to start streaming, right when we finished, we just send everybody over there. Tell them to go check you out over there on Kick. Unless you're already watching on Kick. Does Silly have a YouTube channel? Silly does have a YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see the description you'll see the link in the description of the video that you're watching right now. If you're not watching on YouTube, you can find that link either on our YouTube channel, or you can go to the website. We have a website for Divergence SMP, and that website has the links. Did I put that there? Yes, I do. Has the links of, before I do this, I'm going to do all the front first. Sorry. Have to think and talk at the same time, and sometimes one wins out above the other. All right, this is bottom slabs, so I can use this as a base. Oh, I'm so glad to be back on bedrock when I put scaffolding down, because it sucks on Java. Oh wait, did I say that out loud?
Scaffolding on Java
Sucks.
is a crime.
It is a crime. It is a hate crime against players.
Now, if only there were a courthouse for Minecraft-related crimes.
Well, that's a good idea. Someone should build one of those. But then people would have to keep track, and I don't know that we could get Mojang on here to try them for not having parity in scaffolding. Although that should be a thing. Someone should have to answer for that. I don't know why when they first created it, they thought that was a good design. Hey, well, just look at the side and put it down that way. I mean, what? What? Okay, now I need to make slabs. The question is, how many slabs do I need to make? Should I leave this as a window? I think I'm going to leave this as a window. Oof. So I'm gonna need, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 slabs. I can do that. Say thank God Silly isn't finishing his mansion. Well, you know, just because he's gonna go look for his treasure today doesn't mean he's not gonna also go to Poball. The two are not mutually exclusive. I'm assuming his treasure thing will probably only take, like maybe an hour, because Silly's pretty fast about things. Whereas, oh wait, can I? Oh, I can't put it in there because that half slab is already occupying the other space. Okay, well, that also sucks. But I kind of get it. Even though you put a half slab up, the entire block is being used. Even though only half of the block is being seen, the entire block is being used. So I can't put a half slab on top of those because technically it's already occupied. So I will just go ahead and close these things off. So far we are at 2.27 miles on the treadmill and still going. Let's see. We're gonna have to go up. I can use a slab here on the end of that. Oh, I didn't even catch that. Did he not like my idea or my answer about how you could actually do both things? Okay, I think. Yep, I think that is the way to go. And that's level with that. And what we're doing right here is we're just fixing it so we can actually close off the, we don't want to have big giant gaps where pterodactyls or space chickens could swoop in from outside. And there's been a rash of alien sightings on the Divergence S&P. So just to be safe, we want to make sure that aliens can't reach in and suck people out of the factory and take them away. If you're not sure what I'm talking about with alien abduction sightings, you guys should go check out CP Technocraft's build. Let's see, I don't think I want to come straight across from there. Oh no, Silly is not behind the alien abductions. That is, that's happening over near Diggin' Truth's area. Diggin' Truth and CP Technocraft. There was a large ship sighted that had a purple beam coming out of it that people were going up into. And I'll just leave it at that. If you want to know more, you got to go check out CP Technocraft's YouTube channel. All right, running out of bricks, so we're going to start using these slabs because, hey, everybody knows 2 slabs together make a brick, or make a block, I should say. And okay, I got to come all the way across from here, so I'm going to have to go get some more bricks anyway. And I don't want to put one there because that's going to be off. I do need to put it there though. Can I hit it from here? Bang, all right. Whew. All right, we are at 2.41 miles, so we're almost at the objective. I'm a few bricks short of a wall. Is that a few marbles short of a set? Is it the same thing? Do we have any more bricks there? No. Any more bricks? Yes, I have 9 more bricks before I go buy some more. Oh no! CP Technocraft was impaled to death by a drowned. Sounds like maybe maybe this is due to the aliens. Maybe he was trying to save a drowned, and it went on and impaled him as he was trying to get him out of the clutches of the aliens. Of course, this is all conjecture right here. I don't really have any idea what exactly caused that. Make it 2.7. Well, no, I already started late today. And remember, I have a day job. I have a day job because you folks won't go out and get 2.7 million people to follow me so I can do this instead of a day job. Because I do have a mortgage I have to pay.
You probably only need like 100K.
100K?
To make enough money.
No, don't tell them that. We'll just say 2.7 million. Leave it at that. If they make that as a stretch goal and they come in and say 1.5 million instead of the 2.7, that's okay. All right, we will go and buy some more. Do I have any more money? I don't have any money there. No money there, and no money there. So let's drop off the excess supplies. And wait, I just finished. Why do I need to buy? I don't need to buy any more bricks. I just finished that. What I do need to do is I need to make some. I already have these slabs I can use, and then I need steps. I need tile steps. So that's what we need to go over there for, is getting steps. Because the stone cutter's over here. I know a lot of times folks like having all the blocks. Dude, you cannot sleep on a saw. That is hazardous to your health. A lot of times folks like having all the blocks in their base. But a lot of times we build inside of a village. And I don't mind the extra steps that it takes for me to get from over to that building to this building to use the work block that the villagers have already locked onto. If I put a bunch of them in my base or in my headquarters, then we'll have a bunch of guys who have picked that as a work block, but they actually can't get to it because we've blocked it off where they can't get to it. So try not to do that. Like Bad Rabbit had a bunch of work blocks up where she is, but those were all out of the reach of the villagers. Okay, so this is finished. This is not finished behind me. That's what it is. Okay. Ooh. I probably should go to B button. It's almost fell again. B. There we go. A little bit slower, but a little bit safer. Yeah, that one goes. Nope, wrong win, wrong place. Let's go back and hit it. Once Mage's stream is over, go check out Silly Stream to see what he's up to. There is a link in the chat room there. Wait, that was in-game chat room. You need to put it in the chat room. So everybody on TikTok and Twitter, not Twitter, we're not going out on Twitter right now, but I can copy it into Twitter when I get off this treadmill. But if you guys, again, don't know where his channel is, you can find it on the Divergence SMP website, or you can go over to our YouTube channel, and the link the link to this video, he's in there. I think I have to go out more, yeah. I have to go all the way out to here with this one. Okay, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Why does this go out further? Is it supposed to go out this far? I think so. Hey, thank you, Kat. Thank you very much for that. Greatly appreciated. Makes it a lot easier for folks to find it. You are indeed awesome, regardless of what Silly says. I think Silly secretly thinks you're awesome as well. But secretly being the key word there, I don't think he will ever admit it. that. And this place we will be able to say is sealed up. Mostly. I think we're still going to need to, yeah, there's still some holes here that are going to need to be filled in by bricks. So we need to bring this wall all the way up to connect to that lip right there. And over here, same thing. And then over here where this space is, we're actually going to need to get the red nether brick and fill this block in right here. So it's almost filled in. And let's go get a little bit off so that you can see how it looks. And there we go. We have the roof that you guys voted. So it's such a hot contested vote. It's almost like the mob vote on Minecraft. It was pretty rough there for a little while, but we are at 2.68 miles. And by the time I finish telling you what I got to tell you, we're going to be past 2.7. So I'm going to get started early. If you haven't dropped us a follow over on Twitter or on Facebook or any of the other social media that we are on, go find us and drop us a follow there. Likewise, whatever platform you're watching right now, like if you're on TikTok, like Peyton Girl and Zero Mans, you need to go ahead and drop us a follow over there. Spam that like button. And if you're on YouTube or Twitch, same thing. Drop us a like or subscription. Like the video, follow us. And also, if you haven't checked out the other Divergence SMP creators, kind of like Silly, who is going to be streaming here in like just a minute over on Kick, you can go check them out. Again, the links are in the Divergence website, which Cat Beanie has put into the chat room there, so you guys can see. It's https://bin2.me/divergence-smp. Again, I want to thank you folks for coming out. Again, we are at 2.73 miles right now. So you guys be safe. We'll catch you later on Married in Minecraft. See ya, folks.